There was a time when gaming felt pure. It felt simple. You'd sit in a room with your closest friends, sharing laughs, frustrations, and victories all in the same space. But now, it kind of feels different. Online gaming promised us connection, but instead it left me wondering if maybe we lost something along the way. And today I want to explore what we've gained, what we've lost, and why I wish that online gaming never happened. Remember when multiplayer meant we had to be in the same room? We took turns with controllers, surrounded by our friends. That was gaming. But today, we're sitting in our own rooms, headsets on, and yelling into the void. Something's changed, and I don't really know if it's for the better. Back in the day, gaming wasn't just an activity, it was more like an event. You'd invite some of your friends over, pile onto a couch, grab some snacks, maybe a guidebook, and rack your brains on how to beat a specific level, or yell at each other and settle arguments on multiplayer. Mom would peek in and roll her eyes, and Dad may hop in for a match or two. The living room wasn't just a place to play, it was really where memories were made. Now, we're all in our bedrooms, the glow of individual screens bouncing off empty walls. Multiplayer matches are muted except for static chatter of strangers and the occasional GG. Yeah, we're connected, but at the same time, we've never been more isolated. Because back then, there was a sort of rhythm to local play. You'd pass a controller and shout out advice that was usually ignored, and if you're playing split screen, trash talking someone that's sitting in the same room, it just feels different. Games weren't just shared experiences. Every win, every loss, it was collective. But then you jump back today and gaming feels different. We're connected, yeah, but those connections are wires and Wi-Fi signals, not laughter and high fives. We mute mics to avoid the toxic mess that online lobbies have become, and suddenly we're gaming alone together. Now don't get me wrong, online gaming isn't all bad. It's incredible to hop on a match with a friend literally on the other side of the planet, or reconnect with your cousin that up and moved to the opposite side of the country. I'm looking at you, Seth. You can raid with strangers who share your love for fantasy worlds or teabag someone who lives in Alabama. Online gaming has figured out a way to bridge physical distances in ways that we never could before. The future truly is right now. But still, there's a cost. In gaining all of this, we lost something. We lost the togetherness. There's no replacement for passing a controller to your buddy after a loss, or the chaos of screen hopping on a 4-player split screen match. Gaming has become less about us and more about me. One of the earliest memories I have as a human is my parents and their siblings and my grandparents all sitting around a massive box TV trying to figure out what switch to pull next on Tomb Raider. And then there's the memories of playing games with those who have passed, especially if you played together on the same system. You can't get those memories from online gaming. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video because it started to take a dive and it get a little too sad, and I don't like to be sad here on this channel. This isn't a Coldplay album. Yeah, online gaming does have its Kremlin-filled dumpster fires like lag, hackers, 12-year-olds with mics, greedy publishers, games releasing half-baked, constant updates. Dear Lord, the updates. You just want to play a game, shoot some bad guys to feel that slight fleeting moment of joy. But no, because patch 7.62b is here to nerf the only weapon that made you feel something other than the soul-crushing agony of being constantly carried by a 12-year-old whose username that I'm not even allowed to pronounce on this platform. But slap me with a tuna and call me Internet Explorer, because sometimes online gaming can kind of be fun sometimes. If you think it's fun, then I don't think it's fun, and then if we're both thinking it's fun. I mean, just think about it. Maybe sometimes it is kind of worth it. You can game with anyone from anywhere at any time. Have you ever won a match with the boys when the odds were stacked against you, or befriended some stranger online who became one of your best friends in real life? I mean, you can literally raid cyberpunk dungeons with people with usernames like Respawn Virgin 008 from Denmark. I guess the point is, online gaming it can be a complete mess, but throw me in a walk and call me Shrimp Tempura, because sometimes it kind of is amazing. And now back to the regular video. Remember, don't be sad. I know that we gained a lot, but we lost some of the heart of gaming. Not to mention the slightly darker side of connecting video games to the internet, like microtransactions. You want to look cool? That'll be $20. You want to keep playing? Better buy the DLC. You want to have fun? Sorry, that's not included. Then when you add massive updates and the previously mentioned toxic lobbies to the mix, tends to be a bit more than what some of us have bargained for.
You suck monkey nuts!
Kid, you sound like you're 6 years old.
I am 6, you idiot!
The entire idea behind this video came from the fact that I went somewhere to play games with somebody. And once I got there, I was thinking like, hey, we'll play split screen, co-op, I don't know, play something together. And then everyone there was playing their own games in their own rooms, completely alone. And I was like, dang, I wish online gaming had never happened. And then boom, this video became a thing. Do I really wish online gaming never happened? Yes and no. It's given us amazing opportunities to connect in ways we never could before. I loved playing the original Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops back in the day, but I do wish that we've never lost some of the magic, the joy of sitting shoulder to shoulder, the chaos of split screen battles, and the feeling of your closest friends piled into a room together. Maybe it's time to revive that spirit. Unplug the headset, pull that 20-something-year-old dust-covered console out from under your bed, invite some of your friends over with their systems, and have a LAN party. And who knows, you might just remember why gaming became such a big part of your life in the first place.